Okay, we're live for the second time. Alright, okay, so just give me a second here while I get everything ready here again. And I'm going to explain in just a moment here. So just give me a second while I get everything ready. Okay? All will become clear. Alright, I don't know, I know a lot of you guys are wondering why I'm back here, but I'll explain in a minute, okay? Just let everybody know that I'm back live again, okay? Okay. Okay, I am just hoping that the power does not go off again. Believe it happened. And in case if you guys are joining me right now and why I'm a little bit mad, I'll tell you guys in just a minute here. I am hoping this time it does not happen again. Okay, everything is all set. Hopefully everything works this time. Okay, let me just restart my introduction real quick. Alright, okay, here we go. What is up, everybody? XC6 here, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Danganronpa 2, Goodbye Despair. This is part number 18 of the Let's Play. I'm sure you guys are wondering why I'm streaming part 18 again for the second time. So there was a bit of an interruption. While I was streaming the game, and while we were kind of going for the debate, when Kazuichi was speaking, the power went out. The power went out. Which, this is the first time the power went out in any of my streams. Although I think this is the second time the power went out of my house. But it was only for a short period of time, though. Anyway, so I am not very happy that it went out. Although it was kind of a little funny that it went out when Kazuichi was speaking. So I'm sorry, Kazuichi, you did not get to finish your sentence. So yeah, I'm a little mad, but we're gonna do this again. We are gonna be doing this again. Take number 2. But due to this, we're starting the trial over. We're gonna try to get back to a certain point, because I would feel bad if the trial was split into 2 separate videos, because that is not what I'm hoping to do. I'm hoping to get the trial done in one entire video. Although I do know some of the answers, because before the power went out, I did know some of the answers to the debate. So we're going to go through this entire thing again, but this time we're going to go through the trial, hopefully in its entirety. Hopefully this time the power does not go off. Also, if you guys are wondering what happened in the last part 17, we did do the final investigation. We found all the hidden Monokumas. We also got evidence which includes a shutdown sequence, history of Hope Speak Academy's tragedy, and of course finding out that Hope Speak Academy had an experiment with one of the people that are known as the Ultimate Hope, named Izuru Kamakura. So today, we're going to be doing the final class trial. This is it. So, final class trial is about to be happening. Alright, but first let's review the evidence one more time. I know I've reviewed this before, but like I said, since we're starting this episode over from scratch due to that power outage, we're just going to read through all the evidence again. A department populated by reserve corps students who took general entrance exams, in contrast to the main department, which recruited ultimate level students, established to secure funds for Hope Speak Academy. 2,357 students in the reserve department were inflicted by Junko's despair and committed mass suicide. There was only one survivor. Hope Speak Academy invested all the resources to create Izuru Kamakura, the ultimate hope. Izuru was later involved in an incident in which the brutality murdered 13 members of the student council. Despite the Academy's efforts to conceal this incident, a certain someone took advantage of this incident to provoke the dissatisfied reserve department students into rising against the Academy. This hopeless event was created by a group known as Ultimate Despair, and was responsible for completely destroying Hope Speak Academy. Though their utter devotion to a certain person, they brainwashed the masses and filled countless people with despair. This term was adopted by the group responsible for causing the tragedy, but in actuality, it originally referred to a certain female high school student named Junko Enoshima. However, Junko killed herself at the climax of the killing school life after she lost to the students of Hope Speak Academy. As part of the tragedy, Junko Enoshima forced the students of Hope Speak Academy to kill each other, film their deeds with their school surveillance cameras, and broadcasted it to the entire world. According to the report from the Future Foundation, there are apparently 15 people who are known as the survivors of Hope Speak Academy. It seems that all 15 survivors were safely taken in by the Future Foundation. Even after Junko Enoshima's death, an influential group known as the Remnants of Despair still exists. Unless they are stopped, the tragedy will never end. Everyone's names are written under the list of subjects. The list is written on a clipped newspaper article. The article was about a woman who looked like a fully grown version of Hiyoko Sanoji. The play card on the portrait hanging in the office said, Hope Speak Academy founder Izuru Kamakura. For many years, Hope Speak Academy attempted to create true hope by consultating the results of all their research. The Future Foundation 14th Division Makoto Naegi. Here's what it says. Where are you guys? What are you doing right now? What you're doing is a serious act of treason. Do you understand? Why are you protecting the remnants of despair? It should be abundantly clear to you how dangerous it is to keep these people alive. Stay calm and think about this carefully. You guys are being lied to. Think carefully about what's important to bring the light of hope to the world. The 6 of you joined the Future Foundation because you agreed with our ideals, right? The Future Foundation rescued you from the tragedy you survived and helped you recover your memories. Immediately return the remnants of despair to our headquarters. Unless we eliminate them, the tragedy will never end. Everything is for the sake of the future filled with hope. Program created by the Future Foundation. It allows the subject to experience a synthetic virtual world. It can replace memories formed in the real world with the information contained in the synthetic virtual world. Therefore, it is possible to undo trauma sustained in real world through the use of the virtual world. It was a program for creating hope, but it became filled with death and violence after the virus infected it. In the Near World program, 2 observers take on the role of teacher and student respectively. An enormous amount of authority is given to the teacher observer, including the power to create rules within the program. The password to enter the age of ruin, even the teacher doesn't know it. For the person who set up this password, this number is very meaningful to them. A special command that can be used during the graduation exam. If you use this, you can override the observer and forcibly escape from the Near World program. Not even the teacher observer can prevent that. To to combat the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history, the graduates of Hope Speak Academy were among the many who established the Future Foundation. Okay. Now we're sort of caught up now on that one again. We are going to go through this again. So, I'm not going to save until we get to that certain point. Even though I've already saved when we got that one piece of evidence from the trial, I'm going to leave it alone. Okay, so we're going to get back to a certain point. So, who is the mastermind behind this killing game? Could it be one of these people, either the survivors or anyone that was killed off? Or could it be someone from the Future Foundation? Or could it be someone else that has a lot more power? The class trial. Hopefully this time the power does not go off. Begins in 3, 2, 1. We're going to speed through this a little bit, but we're not going to skip any of the dialogue. Let's go.
I did say I wanted you guys to know the outside world, but this is still a questionable starting topic. Let me ask you this. What is this world's true identity?
Huh? This world's true identity? What kind of question is that?
This world's true identity. If I answer this, it will be true. And that lie will become the truth. But there's no way I can leave it unanswered. Okay, so like it says, I have to restart this because the power went out, so. But we're going to speed through this because I want to try to get back to where I was before, even though I did save when we got that evidence, but I didn't save after that one debate.
This world, this Jabberwock Island we're on.
It's a virtual world that was inspired by the actual Jabberwock Island.
Hey!
So, this isn't the real world, but if you want, you can call it the game world. You get it? It's all just one big game. Are you friggin' serious?
He's not lying about this, Akane.
Don't fucking mess with me, you bastard! Did you have us all come here just to tell us bullshit?
If this is a game, are my words being displayed in a text window right now?
Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe. Can't give you the... maybe.
That's stupid. There's no way that's even possible.
I know. The all-in-your-mind trope makes you feel such cruel despair. But who cares? I revived all the suspense and mystery with just one line. 'Cause it's a game.
Then we were forced to kill each other.
'Cause it's a game.
A lot of crazy shit happened.
'Cause it's a game.
We're the only people here.
'Cause it's a game.
Monokuma's nonsensical abilities.
'Cause it's a game.
Don't fuck with me! That's not even possible!
I know you guys are pissed, but you were having fun too, right? A world where anything goes only exists in games. So just force yourself to accept it. This closed space, this game world, was the true stage of this killing school trip. Just Just stop. There's no way. There's no way I'm gonna believe that. Back in the day, people must have reacted the same way when they first saw the airplane take flight. But like wearing contact lenses, it'll stop feeling strange once you just get used to it.
Please do not compare reality to contact lenses.
I mean, if this really is a virtual world, what does that make us?
You better not say we're fictional characters.
I want to answer that question.
The Future Foundation created this world using a program called the Neo World Program. It's programmed to place the user in a virtual world by synchronizing directly with the user's brain. Which means your body still exists in the real world. But right now, you're completely submerged in the game world, as if you're dreaming or something. Simply put, you're, not aviators, but...
You mean Avatar, right? An existence created in the game is a copy of the user's real body.
But we're not just regular avatars, right?
Your avatars were constructed by removing a specific thing from your bodies in the real world.
What did you remove?
The specific thing that was removed from our bodies. He's definitely talking about that, right? Our school memories.
See. What was removed from us was our school memories, right?
We're avatars that were created from our memories from before we entered the academy?
So that's why we don't have our memories of our lives at Hope's Peak Academy? Don't talk like that! Like we're made from memories of the past. Like we're avatars. Like this is a game world. How'd we end up talking about sci-fi crap? I'll never believe it.
How many times do I have to tell you? It's not sci-fi, it's a game!
This world is a virtual reality created by a computer program. We can't proceed if we don't accept it. Is believing him really the only thing we can do? Okay, we're entering the first debate. The evidence we have are... Reserve Department, Tragedy of Hope's Peak, The Tragedy, Killing School Life, Remnants of Despair, Listed Subjects, The Academy's Founder, Hope Cultivation Plan, and Neo World Program. Let's listen to what everybody has to say first before we choose the truth bullet.
Is there any evidence that this is really a game world?
You are the evidence!
What does that mean?
Your avatar's made of memories from before you entered the school. But your actual bodies in the real world are different. Though you have no memories of your time living your school life, your real bodies actually lived that life.
What game world? What avatar?
I'm a human being with a real body!
This is a virtual world. We're avatars that were created for this world. I don't want to believe something like that, but...
Is there any evidence that this is really a game world?
You are the... What does that mean? You're avatars, but your actual... Though you have no memories of your time living your school, your real bodies actually lived that life.
List of subjects.
That must be it.
And we're consenting with Monokuma. Oh dear. How did this ever happen?
Earlier, in the teacher's lounge, I found this strange newspaper clipping. There's a picture of Hyoko, but she looked more like an adult than the Hyoko we knew.
Like an adult? What does that mean?
Since we're avatars right now, we look exactly as we did before we entered the school. But in the real world, we've already lived out our school lives. Which means we've grown that much older. And among us, some aged so much we didn't recognize them.
And you were saying that happened to Hyoko?
It appears Hyoko had a growth spurt during the school year. Looks like the other shorty graduated, Fuyuhiko.
I can't believe that. You're just making shit up.
But if you guys only had memory loss, your bodies still should have grown during that time, right? So you should have felt your bodies go through growth spurts. But why didn't you guys recognize each other?
because we did not know each other before we lost our memories.
If we all met after we lost our school memories, it's no different than meeting each other for the first time. Since we didn't know each other before that, we wouldn't have noticed how much we've all grown.
No, hold on. If we didn't know each other before, we wouldn't have known if we aged or not by looking at each other. Then wouldn't he have noticed a difference? There is one person that would have noticed a difference. The only other person that could have known. Isn't that right? Wait, Hiko.
You're the only one!
Because of...
Hey, Fuyuhiko, you knew Peko for a long time, right?
Because of that.
Yeah, now that you mention it. Seems weird. Well, now that I think about it, it's definitely strange.
Strange? What is?
Our school memories. About how many days' worth were taken away.
As the creators of the Neo World program, only the Future Foundation would know the details, but around 2 or 3 years' worth, I assume.
That long? Peko and I have seen each other almost every single day of our lives. If we lost 2 years' worth of memories, we would have noticed that we were older than we remember.
So, does that mean our memory loss is another one of Monokuma's lies?
Your refusal to accept your mutual memory loss is why you can't notice all the important parts. You've lost your memories. End of story. You guys are avatars who had their memories taken from them.
Oh, jeez.
This is a virtual world. We're virtual avatars. Are you saying we just have to accept that?
I can feel my heartbeat, and I know what I smell like. So what do you call these things I'm feeling? Are you saying these are all lies?
Just because it's a game doesn't mean everything was a lie. Have you heard that when you're hypnotized to believe you've been burned, a burn mark will really appear?
So if our brains believe something is real, it's no different than if it actually happened?
Now that you mention it, I did hear about a phenomenon quite similar to that. In a distant country, there was a certain experiment carried out on one of their prisoners. The prisoner was blindfolded, strapped to a bed, and had small wounds applied to his toes to drain his blood. That prisoner was left alone in the experiment room, as the sound of dripping blood echoed throughout the room. But in fact, his blood was not being drained. He was just forced to listen to the sound of dripping water, but he believed he was bleeding to death. However, in spite of that, the prisoner still died.
As expected of Miss Sonia. Your knowledge of state-sanctioned torture is amazing.
If a lie is a believable lie, you're saying it might become the truth? We're really just connected to machines and stuff. And our consciousness was uploaded into here. So we genuinely believe that this game world was real.
Then, the Jabberwock Island we've been living on.
Of course, that's also a virtual world.
Yep, referring to the 5 islands.
That sea, that beach, the buildings, everything. It's all a virtual world created by the Neo World program. It's just like this space we're in right now. What we see before us is a virtual environment created by the program. It looks real because our brains think it's real.
That's why, in the end... Oh, we're zooming out. Oh my goodness. It was all just a creation. That's the truth. Oh, look at that. The class trial got a makeover here. The truth is it was all a lie. That is this world's truth.
If everything's a lie, then what should we believe?
Who cares if it's a lie?
Hey, what are you getting at?
I mean, if this is really a game world, everything that happened here took place inside the game, right?
Then that must mean...
And they're referring to the people that were killed off.
That's right. The killings we were forced to commit were part of some silly game. Everyone who was killed should still be alive in the real world.
Oh yeah,
Just because they died in the virtual world doesn't mean they died in real life.
So, you are saying everyone is still alive?
Yeah, that's it. Isn't that right, Monokuma? What's so funny?
He's about to shatter your hopes, dude.
If a lie is a believable lie, it might become the truth. That's what you said earlier, Fuyuhiko.
In fact, he's probably going to shatter everybody's hope with this.
Don't tell me. You mean...
The Neo World program isn't just any game. It's next-gen software containing the ultimate reality. And speaking of that reality, if a player's avatar experiences death, their brains inside their actual bodies will stop functioning too.
What?
Then, everyone who died...
It's not like their bodies are completely dead, so I can't say it's a true death, but that's why it's actually crueler instead. All that's left of them are empty husks.
Are you saying they will never awaken again?
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Well, nobody's gonna appreciate a game where you don't die when you're supposed to, right?
What game? That's not what we risked our lives for.
If you want to be mad, please be mad at the Future Foundation. They're forcing you to play this game.
Future Foundation? The people from the Future Foundation made us play this sick game? Everything was their doing? Then Monami and Chiaki were...
They betrayed the Future Foundation to protect us. And then... we were taken out.
See. So our real enemy is the Future Foundation.
The Future Foundation is our real enemy? Is that it? Is that really it? We're now entering the second debate. Some input music. Okay, so the next piece of evidence, well, the next truth bullets we have are Reserve Department, Tragedy of Hope's Peak, The Tragedy, Killing School Life, Remnants of Despair, List of Subjects, the Academy's founder, Hope Cultivational Plan, and the Neo World Program. Let's listen to what everybody has to say first.
The Neo World program was developed by the Future Foundation, right?
The ones who trapped us in here. It's all the Future Foundation's doing, right?
And the enemy is the Future Foundation. I mean, a group that would make a killing game. There's no way they're good guys. Then the Future Foundation is truly an organization of evil.
Who's our enemy? Is it the Future Foundation?
The Neo World program was developed by the Future Foundation.
The ones who trapped it's all the Future
And the enemy is the Future Foundation. I mean, a group that would...
Neo World Program.
No, that's wrong.
Originally, in the world created by the Neo World Program, a concept like violence never existed.
Then, why is there killing going on?
The virus that invaded this program is forcing us to kill each other.
Could it be that virus is...
You're right. Until Monokuma appeared, this island was giving off a really peaceful vibe.
Yeah. Didn't get weird until Usami was remodeled as Monami.
Monami, what sort of role did such a lost girl like her have in this world?
Hey, don't change the subject.
But that's also something we need to clear up. Monami or Usami's role that she had in this world was the observer.
I see. She was the observer of the Neo World Program. Isn't that right?
That's right. She was an NPC that was assigned the role of observer.
NPC? What's that?
Non-player character. A character that's not controlled by a person. It's different from avatars like us.
Monami's existence was created entirely by the program, just to monitor the 15 of you.
Please wait. Did you just say 15 people?
You've forgotten how to count. We're 16 people in total.
He was probably excluding the other observer.
Huh? Another observer?
The Future Foundation's other observer. That has to be referring to that person. Chiaki Nanami.
I see.
She was the other observer.
Aside from the 15 participants, there were 2 observers in the Neo World program. One of them was Monami, and the other one was...
Could it have been Chiaki?
Yeah, you're right.
You're saying Chiaki was an NPC?
That's what he's saying.
So you're saying she was just a program? And she didn't actually exist in real life?
Then she wasn't human?
She didn't exist at all. Not human?
No, that's not it. Chiaki was really alive. Even if she was a virtual existence, she was really alive. Did you forget? She saved our lives, you know?
Don't get all mushy towards a game character.
Shut up!
Plus, she wasn't just a little game character. She was a lackey for the detestable World Ender.
World Ender?
Now that you mention it, you referred to the Future Foundation by that name before.
That just means it was all a bluff, right? So we think that the Future Foundation was our enemy.
Do not joke about the world ending.
No, there's no doubt that the Future Foundation is also World Ender. At least for those of us here.
For everyone who's here?
Hey, what do you mean, those of us here? Why are you lumping us with you?
It's just a bluff.
Monokuma, what exactly are you? Don't you just show us your true self already?
What, you can't talk?
It is cowardly of you to just ignore us.
Before I reveal my true identity to you guys, it appears the main cast has finally arrived.
Huh?
Main cast?
Speaking of which, this guy is a member of World Ender.
Oh no, everything is glitching. Oh no!
What? World Ender?
And we all know that voice. We all know who that is. It's Makoto!
It's not the Future Foundation's fault. Rather, the fault lies with you guys.
All right, I was waiting for you, Makoto. You finally arrived.
Makoto?
My name is Makoto Naegi. Like you, I'm also a former student of Hope's Peak Academy. And right now, I'm a member of the Future Foundation.
You are from the Future Foundation?
Why did someone like you suddenly show up?
I got it. You came to save us, right? Then hurry up and save us! Hey, what happened?
What is this? Isn't he acting a bit strange? This guy's attitude, it's as if he's being cautious of us.
Of course, I don't mind rescuing you guys. But before that, you all need to fully accept the situation you're in.
The situation we're in?
Why do you think the Future Foundation decided to put you guys into the Neo World program?
Who cares? Hurry up and get us out of here!
The Neo World program has another name. The Hope Restoration Program.
Hope Restoration Program?
By now, you should understand your true identity.
Our true identities?
Aren't we the 15 survivors of Hope's Peak Academy who were rescued by the Future Foundation?
Before you arrived here, Monokuma should have shown you guys some clues. Put them all together and try thinking about it.
Put it together and think. Oh great, logic dive. Hajime, you better not fall. Please do not fall, Hajime. Do not fall. Please do not fall. And please don't hit anything, dude. Okay. Hajime, what have I told you seconds ago? Oh my goodness. Question 1. Who are the 15 survivors of Hope's Peak Academy? Hajime and the others. That's correct. There we go. Okay, let's just move on. Okay, oh my goodness, please don't fall. Hajime. Okay, good. You didn't get hit by those crystals. I'm calling them crystals. Okay. Question 2. Who are the remnants of despair? It's not Monokuma. It's not Makoto. It's gotta be Hajime and the others. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay. Jump and then don't fall. Please don't fall. If you fall, Hajime, I'm gonna laugh. I'm gonna laugh if you fall. Okay. And then jump here, and then jump here, and then a jump here. Okay. Question 3. Why were Hajime and the others put into the Neo World program? To recover from despair. That is the only logical explanation. Oh no! Hajime, no! No, Hajime, no! You were not supposed to fall at the end! Dang it! Hajime, you were doing so well and then you fell at the end! You meanie!
It's all coming together!
Oh, Hajime! Hajime, why? Okay, let's just move on.
Could it be the survivors of Hope's Peak Academy and the remnants of Ultimate Despair are...
Yes, both of those phrases refer to you guys. That's right. Not only are you guys the survivors of Hope's Peak Academy, you're also survivors of Ultimate Despair!
We're all Ultimate Despair?
Don't be stupid! In the beginning, we took in 15 of you as survivors of Hope's Peak Academy. But upon further investigation, we discovered an unbelievable truth. The 15 people we acquired were actually the horrifying remnants of despair.
That was us?
What is this Ultimate Despair?
I remember hearing that they're dangerous guys who are responsible for terrorism, coup d'etats, and wars.
Yes, they're responsible for the tragedy and brought chaos into the world.
Oh dear.
Despair in human form,
Oh jeez.
but utterly devoid of humanity. That's what you guys really are. The Ultimate Despairs don't care about principles or morals. They just spread despair everywhere they go. They live solely to torment everything, to burn everything, to kill everything.
We're part of a dangerous group like that?
That's gotta be a lie.
That's right. There's no way. There's no way we're all Ultimate Despair.
And Hajime is starting to freak out here.
Nagito probably did what he did because he managed to learn the unbelievable truth.
Nagito? Why are you bringing him up all of a sudden?
He's the only one who knew this truth before you guys. It was a special prize for clearing the final dead room.
Is it that file that contained all our student profiles? But inside...
But unfortunately, there doesn't seem to be any details.
Details?
Details about our missing memories. Information about the time we spent at Hope's Peak Academy. If it's not written in there, these profiles might have been written before we entered the academy.
No, it used to have profiles from after you entered the school, but Nagito destroyed them before you saw it.
Huh?
Why? Why do you know something like that?
Anyway, it's the absolute truth that the file had profiles about you guys after you entered the school. And after Nagito obtained the file and learned the truth, what did he try to do to you guys?
Nagito learned the truth. Why did he try... what did he try to do to us? Are you telling us to answer that? Okay, here we go with another Hangman's Gambit. And here we go with the puzzle. Nagito was trying to kill us all. Is then trying to kill Hajime and the others.
He tried to kill everyone except for the traitor.
That's right. After seeing the file, he learned that everyone, including him, was ultimate despair. And he tried to kill everyone except the traitor.
Did Nagito try to kill us because we were ultimate despair?
Yes, because of his love for hope and his hatred toward despair. I sort of understand that. Don't mess with us. Why do we have to be treated like the bad guys?
There must be some kind of mistake. There's no way we're ultimate despair.
I don't need a twist like that.
It might seem unbelievable because you guys only have memories from before you entered the school. But it all happened at Hope's Peak Academy. You were tainted by ultimate despair because at Hope's Peak Academy, you were in contact with her.
Her?
The true ultimate despair. Junko Enoshima. She strongly influenced you all during your time at the school. And that's why you became ultimate despair. In order to remove that influence, you've been placed into the Hope Restoration Program.
Is that why you took away our school memories?
The reason you're able to act like your normal selves is because you're within the Neo World program. But your true bodies in the real world are different. In the real world, you're part of a group that cruelly destroyed your family, friends, and even your own body.
Family, friends, and our own bodies? Aren't you exaggerating a bit?
He's right. There's no way we do something like that.
Don't turn away from the truth.
Oh dear. What was that just now? A memory? But that person, that was Nagito, right? Vision of Nagito has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook. Let's have a quick look-see, and we should be almost back to where we were before. We should be almost back to where we were before the power outage. A memory of the past. Nagito's arm seems unnatural somehow. Well, in this case, a power surge, because like I said, the power went out during this video, during the video. So
it appears you've remembered a little.
Huh?
Now, face what you've done. And from there, you will finally take your first steps on the path to hope.
Okay, here we go with the third debate. The evidence we have are Reserve Department, Tragedy of Hope's Peak, The Tragedy, Killing School Life, Remnants of Despair, List of Subjects, the Academy's Founder, Hope Cultivation Plan, and Vision of Nagito. Let's listen to what everybody has to say first.
There's obviously some kind of mistake. There's no way we're ultimate despair.
Because you're all ultimate despair. You killed your friends and family. And you even destroyed your own bodies.
How can you say we did all that?
We're being tricked.
We're being tricked by the Future Foundation!
Doubt hope? How much despair is within you guys?
We're ultimate despair? That's not possible. I need to organize the information. If I organize it, I'll probably be able to.
There's obviously some kind of mistake. There's no way we're all...
Because you're all ultimate, you killed your friends and you even destroyed your own bodies.
Vision of Nagito. And we're consenting with Makoto. Yay!
That memory I felt was actually a memory from the real world. What Nagito did was... He cut off his own arm and transplanted a woman's arm?
Not just any woman's arm. It was the late Junko Enoshima's arm. What did you say? He probably thought that by becoming one with Junko Enoshima, he could make her survive within it.
I don't get this at all.
The ultimate despairs defy understanding. They have no problem severing their own limbs.
Oh dear.
I am terribly sorry. I do not feel so well. Where's the bathroom?
It's just a game anyway, so why don't you just let it out? I'm pretty sure a select few would demand that.
Monokuma, ugh.
too soon to feel sick. That's not even the worst thing the Ultimate Despairs have done. Some wasted away to skin and bones through continuous fasting in order to reach the despair of starvation. Others gave their own families to Junko just to perform killing experiments on them. Not just that. After Junko's death, they slaughtered countless people by forcing them to commit suicide. One person even implanted one of Junko's eyes into their own socket. Perhaps they wanted to see her despair? And not just that, some even tried to have children with Junko's dead body.
Ew.
Just stop! That's just a bullshit story. That's obviously bullshit! So you feel despair towards yourselves in the real world. I understand that feeling, but there's no need to worry. If you just advance toward the hope I provide, you'll definitely be safe.
Save? You'll save us?
Of course. That's my purpose, after all. That's why the Neo World program was created, too.
You put us inside this program so that you can save us?
Okay, we're now back to where we were. This was the part where the power surge occurred. I mean, the power came back on after like a second later after it was turned off. But now we're back to where we were before.
Essentially, your cohabitation inside the Neo World program was just a simulation.
And I'll just save just in case.
If we remove the memories of your time at Hope's Peak Academy, would it also remove your ultimate despair? So, you're saying this was like a test? I guess I can say that the test was a success. Even though it deviated greatly from the original plan of graduating after gathering the Hope fragments, nevertheless, you guys were able to overcome your unexpected trials and make your way here. That's why all you need to do is choose graduate.
If we do that, we can get out of here?
However, if you graduate from here, your school memories will never return.
Huh?
If you choose to graduate, and the observer determines that there are no problems, you will complete the Hope Restoration Program, and your avatar will be uploaded into your real body.
Uploaded?
It means by uploading our avatar's memories into our bodies, we're also forcibly erasing our past selves. That's why it's called the Hope Restoration Program. So that is the Neo World Program.
Hey, what happens to the people whose avatars die? If an avatar that needs to be uploaded has been deleted, there's nothing we can do.
So you're saying they'll never wake up?
God damn it! Damn fucking shit!
Oh no, he's not happy.
Please take a look at this flip book for a quick rundown of your options. If you choose graduate, it'll transfer your in-game memories, but your school memories will be gone forever. Unfortunately, the people who have already died will not be able to wake up.
Just a thought. What will happen if we do not choose to graduate?
You'll just have to continue living your tropical life.
Hey, why you gotta ask something like that?
Well, even if we wake up in the real world, we are all rather messed up, right? If that is the case, then maybe staying on this island is...
What are you saying? Haven't we been working this hard just to escape from here? You don't have to force yourself to return to a painful reality. Let's just play this game forever and ever!
Don't be ridiculous. If I stay in this screwed up world any longer, I'm seriously gonna snap.
But still, is it really okay to sacrifice the others just to save ourselves?
You're asking that now? If we don't get out of here now, then what was everything we've done up till now even for?
You're right. We've been trying desperately to survive until we can finally leave this place. If we don't get out of here now, all the deaths we've endured will be in vain. I know this, but... something's not right. How come Monokuma isn't trying to stop us? Is he just going to stay quiet and overlook us getting out of this game world? Then everything Monokuma did would be pointless too. Not only that, is it really okay for us to believe him? Should we get out? Or not right.
I think.
Wait, we have some time to decide?
Did you get scared like Sonia?
No, it's not that. Don't you think this is a little strange?
Strange. You still don't understand? Normally, ultimate despairs like you guys would just be abandoned. But I'm telling you, I'm here to help. You should be thankful for how open-minded the Future Foundation is.
Makoto, what has happened to you?
Just listen to the Future Foundation. The Future Foundation is the world's hope, you know?
I knew it. As I thought. There's something wrong with you.
Oh my goodness, we're entering debate number 4. Okay, the evidence we have this time are Reserve Department, Tragedy of Hope's Peak, The Tragedy, Killing School Life, Remnants of Despair, List of Subjects, the Academy's Founder, Hope Cultivation Plan, and email to Makoto Naegi. Let's hear what everybody has to say before we choose the correct truth bullet.
I said I'm going to save you guys.
Why aren't you listening to me?
Let's do what he says and get out of here. I mean, the Future Foundation's the good guys, right?
And apparently we are actually the bad guys.
It's fine to trust him, right? The Future Foundation is the world's hope. No one can defy the Future Foundation. It's foolish to even think about.
There's something wrong with him.
I said I'm going to save you guys.
Why aren't you listening? Let's do what he said. I mean, the Future Foundation.
And apparently we...
It's fine to trust. The Future Foundation is the world. No one can defy the Future Foundation.
The email.
No, that's wrong.
That's not what the email said.
Hold on. Did you say it's foolish to defy the Future Foundation? Then how do you explain your actions?
My actions?
I saw it. The email that the Future Foundation sent to you.
To Future Foundation 14th Division Makoto Naegi. Where are you guys? What are you doing right now? What are you doing? What you're doing is a serious act of treason. Do you understand? Why are you protecting the remnants of despair? It should be abundantly clear to you how dangerous it is to keep those people alive. Stay calm and think about this carefully. You guys are being lied to. Think carefully about what's important to bring the light of hope to the world. The 6 of you joined the Future Foundation because you agree with our ideals, right? The Future Foundation rescued you from the tragedy. You survived and helped you recover your memories. Immediately return the remnants of despair to our headquarters. Unless we eliminate them, the tragedy will never end. Everything is for the sake of hope-filled future.
In that email, Makoto Naegi defied the Future Foundation to protect the remnants of despair. It clearly contradicts what this person is saying.
Is that email for real? Future Foundation tried to kill us?
Hold on. We'll deal with that later. Hey, Monokuma. Those clues we found were all real, right?
Yes!
Oh, jeez. That's not the only contradiction. What this Makoto person is saying also contradicts what we've already been told. Essentially, I cannot graduate that they're guaranteed that there are no issues with this program. To tell you the truth, I wasn't sure whether or not to run the program on you guys, but this was the only way to save you. I wanted to protect you. To me, those words seem much more real. If so, the person in front of us is...
Tell me, Makoto Naegi, who are you?
Who is he? Simply put, he's Makoto Naegi, who's known for being a cutie patootie.
Oh, jeez. Cutie patootie? Oh, my goodness.
I'm not asking you. I'm asking...
You insolent fool! If you're saying he's not Makoto, then show me some proof!
I think we're entering a PTA. This is gonna be crazy. Damn it, he's trying to interfere. Then, to prove whether that Makoto Naegi is real or not, I'm gonna shove that in his face. Alright, here we go. We're entering the next PTA battle. This time it's Hachime Hinata versus the headmaster himself, Monokuma. Time for another panic talk action.
I can't hear you! Better luck next time! What? What do you want? Punish
just keep missing.
Waiting for you. You're getting all riled up. What are you even talking about? Enough already. That's impossible. Whoa. Are you sure about this? I'm not listening.
Oh dear. He's brain despair.
Are you sure about this? What are you even talking about? I can't hear you. Better luck next time. What do you want? Punishment is waiting for you. You're getting all riled up. What are you even talking about? Enough already.
Oh my god, I'm trying to press the button, but it's not letting me get the bullets that I
Are you
need.
sure about this? I'm not listening. Are you sure about this? What are you even talking about? I can't hear you. Better luck next time.
I suck at PTA.
What do you want? Punishment is waiting for you. You're getting all riled up. You insolent fool. If you're saying he's not Makoto,
0,
then show
3,
me some proof.
7.
This is the end.
11037. Isn't that right, Leon? Sorry, got
Makoto Naegi, that's who you really are. Then tell me this. Why did you make the password to Nezumi Castle? 11037.
Uh-oh. He's been caught.
What was that again?
How do you forget that?
Can't answer?
That's weird. Wait, where'd you find that out?
Who cares? So how about it? Can you even answer?
He can't. You're a fake, aren't you?
Oh man, I've been found out.
Found out. Then you're... How disappointing! And I thought I was on the right track.
He disappeared? Hey! That guy disappeared!
Why are you surprised? It's a computer program, so anything's possible, right?
Then that was just the work of Monokuma?
Yep. And I think this is a perfect time for me to take a little break. So I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick because I got to go to the bathroom. And then when we come back, we'll continue on with the class trial. We'll be back. And hopefully the power doesn't go out. Okay, I am back. Right, let's resume.
Aw, you found out I was faking! This is so embarrassing! I just want to kill myself!
What are you doing? Why'd you show us a fake member of the Future Foundation?
That fake was trying to get us out to the real world. Then that's your plan? Is that where your trap is?
Man, they saw right through me! I may as well be invisible.
A trap? What kind of trap did you set?
Hey, if you know what's good for you, you better hurry the hell up and confess. I'll beat you half to death if you tell us now. But if you don't spit it out soon, I'm just gonna kill ya!
Just kill him right now! Then this nightmare can finally end!
Violence is not allowed! This isn't that kind of game! It's a much smarter game, right?
What game? This game is already over!
This game is over?
Oh no.
No! I'm not gonna let you finish yet! There's no way this can end before I've even transformed!
Transform?
A transformation is customary in a final boss battle, right? You know, like that one role-playing game? You know what game I'm talking about. Final...
Don't say it!
Now then, allow me to show you. I'll skip the second and third forms and go straight to my final form!
You better not be bluffing. I'm gonna beat the crap out of you and pull all your stuffing out!
Oh dear. What? I have a bad feeling about this. Like the inside of my brain is burning, sizzling. A really, really bad feeling.
Now then, make sure you burn this ginormous despair you're about to see into your memories! I'm gonna die!
Oh no. Oh dear. Uh-oh. Oh no, it's... Oh no, it's Junko. Oh dear, she's back. Oh no. She's like, huh, fuck, you saw the last of me? Well, guess again, I'm back. And she's got her cell phone out. And... Uh-oh. Oh, look at that. The class trial got another remodeling. So, looks like we found out who was behind this killing game.
What's going on?
Okay, and since we made it this far, I think we'll go ahead and save.
Am I hallucinating?
I know anything goes here. But this is clearly not fucking okay!
I see. So that's your reaction to seeing an extra-large high school girl. But are they really that big? Don't you think they're pretty small?
Oh, jeez.
She's huge! She's way too huge! But the final boss in a certain action game is much bigger. You know, that game. Sniperella.
Said it anyway.
I see. An estimated bust size of 15 meters, huh? My boobs are hopelessly huge.
Junko! Oh my gosh. No.
Hey, want me to squish you in between them? Big boobs feel good, you know.
No. Oh my gosh. Ugh. Junko, no.
I'd get fucking crushed!
If this was a pandering fan service game full of pretty girls, there'd be a CG close-up of my cleavage. But, too bad, this isn't a fan service game.
Of course, since it's not an action game either, you won't even get to experience the refreshing sensation of battling an enormous final boss.
So fucking hopeless! This is Monokuma's true identity?
We have to deal with this thing?
I'm shocked you'd call me this thing. Oh, you're so mean. Is it just me, or did her personality change?
I get easily bored of my personality. Like, I already got bored of my personality who gets easily bored. And that's when Fuyuhiko would say, "It's too damn soon to say you got bored, right?"
Wait, what?
I have plenty of data on you guys, so it's so easy for me to know what you're all thinking. You are not bored at all.
I got bored of getting bored. Jeez. Even when I'm dead, I still get bored. This sucks.
Even when you're dead, does that mean... Is this person's true identity Junko Enoshima?
I see.
And we got all our health back.
Are you Junko Enoshima?
Did you say Junko Enoshima? Isn't she dead?
It's true. I did end up dying the last time. I'm sorry, okay? I didn't mean to go so fast. I couldn't help it, you know? It was my first time. Jeez, stupid. You're the one who made me go.
And why is someone who died here right now?
Do you guys know about an artificial intelligence called alter ego?
Huh?
Exuberance! We are now an AI! We have transcended humanity!
What AI? Stop saying all this crazy bullshit.
You see, my personality is like this because I'm the type who dies easily, right? That's why I made my own AI program while I was still alive. And then someone uploaded me into this Neo World program. And that's how Alter Ego Junko hopelessly appeared in front of you guys.
That's insane. This insane punk is Junko Enoshima. She's responsible for everything. The destruction of Hope Speak Academy, the destruction of the world, the one who took over the Neo World program and forced us to kill each other. It was all this punk's doing? And so what am I supposed to do? Even if we know she's Junko Enoshima.
Don't be cautious and think stuff like, what can we do? I mean, we're all ultimate despair here.
Oh, jeez. She read his mind.
Each and every one of our classmates looked at us like we're a bunch of loogies on the side of the road. So, let's all be friends.
Hell no!
Man, they hate me. And I was thinking of you guys when I tampered with the graduation program. But they still hate me.
Huh?
Tampered with the graduation program?
Remember what that fake Makoto said earlier? About what happens to you when you graduate, right? I feel like you guys weren't getting a big enough reward for graduating. So, I decided to modify what happens so it's something exciting and unique. Just like a game.
Oh dear.
Uploading your game memories into your real bodies is fine, but letting your friends stay dead just sucks. That's why I decided to resurrect them. This is the new graduation program I'm offering.
Resurrect? Hey, are you serious? Can you really do that?
Are you really gonna trust her? I mean, this is Junko Enoshima we're talking about. She could be lying, you know.
It was like real hard, you know? The graduation program is the core part of this game, so it was protected with a lot of encrypted codes. It took me a long time. I felt so much despair about how useless I am. Well, one advantage of being an AI is that I got smarter with computers. Before that, every time a computer froze, I used to put it in a microwave and nuke it.
Oh my goodness gracious. You know you could have just asked somebody to see if they know how to fix a computer, not just microwave it and make it explode. Oh my goodness.
Show of hands, class. How long do you think it took for me to modify it?
Who cares about that? Are you serious when you say that everyone who died will come back to life?
Did you forget? You gotta answer questions to progress the story. That's the rule of this game, right? By the way, I'll give you a clue. You guys were always watching time slip away at a certain place.
So you're not going to tell us until we answer that?
We're completely at our mercy. But if we can't progress unless we answer, we have no choice but to answer. How long it took for Junko Noshima to modify the graduation program? She said we were watching how long it took. So the certain place we were watching that was... Jabberwock Park? Okay, I got it right.
The countdown at Jabberwock Park. That's the only place we can think of. That's the only place we consistently watch that has anything to do with time.
Then that countdown represented the time that was needed to modify the program.
How brilliantly wrong! You're totally wrong about that tricky timer.
Wrong? Then what was it?
How should I put this? I was just goofing around.
Huh?
I mean, isn't stuff you don't understand exciting even though you don't get it? It's kind of like superhero cosplayers or someone else's designs of alien life and stuff, right?
It was just for show?
In the end, it was meaningless. Does that fill you with despair? Like getting booted from a game server? You know those murder mysteries where the culprit is really the detective who's investigating the murder? Well, I'm so over predictable crap like that. Just what did you expect at this stage of the game?
She's seriously messed up.
Well, in a way. The countdown implied I was on a mission. Did you ever make up your own silly rules, like don't step off the white line when you cross the road? I was testing myself to see if I could get you guys into the graduation program before the timer reached 0.
Enough. Please stop.
Don't be so disappointed. It's totally true. I had a hard time manipulating the program. While you guys were at the beach making wrinkly dog faces, I was working so hard on my own, you know?
Hey, enough with this pointless crap. Are you seriously going to resurrect everyone who died?
Like I said, it's easy. It's just a game after all.
Just a game?
Yeah. Each and everything that happened in this world was just an event within the game. There's no way anything that occurred in the game could affect the real world.
What you're saying now is completely different from what you said before. You said whether or not it's a lie. The moment you feel something is real, it becomes real.
The game where you throw my words back at me is over, so you don't really have to worry about it.
Fine. I won't worry about it. Hey, who fucking cares about logic? As long as everyone who died comes back to life, that's good enough.
But if we do not understand the principles behind it, then we do not even know if it is really possible.
That is true.
Anything goes in this world. You've seen that happen so many times already, right?
Well, if a high school girl can get huge, then it's not crazy if the dead can come back to life, right?
If she's saying that's how she tampered with a computer program, how are we supposed to respond to that?
That's right. That's why you should finish this game and go back to living a normal life in the real world.
If we go back, what do you get out of it? What benefit do you get by making us return to the real world? As long as we don't know what it is.
Man, so annoying. You're so petty. It's not like you're a housewife living on a tight budget. All I want is to put on this graduation performance in a more dramatic way. Well, if you doubt me, you don't have to go back. Is that what you want? Not to go back?
Oh, hold on a sec. We're obviously going to get out of here. If it'll bring our dead friends back, it's all we can do.
Of course! We've been working toward that goal for, forever!
Because we had that goal, we were able to endure those killings.
Plus everyone can go back together. So there's no reason to hesitate.
You are right. There is no way we can choose to stay here after all we've been through.
Just as expected from the winners of this killing school trip, your will to live is truly ultimate. Wonderful. That's just more reason for you to execute your role as divisive.
Devices?
Okay, now let's stop stalling for time with exposition and hurry up and do it. Now then, why don't you guys just go ahead and answer with the touch panel that's in front of you? I'm gonna do it. I'm seriously gonna do it. If you don't hurry up, I'm seriously really gonna do it.
Oh, jeez. Junko's going insane.
You don't have to say, who are you talking to? It doesn't concern a chump like you, Hajime.
Chump? Don't worry about it. Everything's gonna be over once we press this.
So we just have to press graduate, right?
If we do that, we can go home, right?
I can go back. With this, I can finally go back. He's right. With this, we can finally go back. This will be the end. And our friends who died will be saved. It's way beyond what we expected. And it's safe to say that this is the good ending, right? What if I don't want to press anything? What if I... No, don't. What if I don't want to do anything? What if I... Okay, if I either press repeat or don't press anything at all, it's just going to keep leading back to this option. Even though I probably don't think we'll lose any health, but... fine, just press freaking graduate to make you happy.
I got it!
Oh, it's Makoto again!
Don't press it! This is... Junko's trap!
Huh?
What the heck? That guy from earlier is back again.
It's not again. This time, it's the real one.
Yep, this one's the real one.
Real? I'm Makoto Naegi. Makoto Naegi of the Future Foundation.
This guy is the real Makoto Naegi? Then this is the guy I spoke to.
I'm sorry I'm late. I actually wanted to come rescue you sooner, but thanks to the virus infecting the Neo World program, I wasn't able to enter.
Just when the chumps are in a pinch, he's suddenly able to enter for reasons unknown. And thus, the main character gallantly appears. So cool! I'm drooling! So much!
Oh, jeez.
Did you also claim my arrival? No, it doesn't matter. I'm going to save everyone. And then I'm going to settle this between us once and for all.
I'm drooling! I can't stop my leaking!
Oh my goodness! Calm down! Calm down, Junko!
How were you able to get here, Makoto? Since I used my tricks to hack into the program, he must have hacked in with his tricks too, right? That's also how you kept your memories, right? Even though you haven't aged a day, just like these guys.
If I hadn't, then I wouldn't have been able to save everyone.
Don't you understand? It doesn't matter how you got here. As long as you're here, you'll be treated like one of my students. Which means you must respect my authority.
I already know the risks of being here.
Oh, you always had such reckless hope. I loved you so much that you distrust me.
Hey, just what do you mean by trap? What is Junko's trap? It doesn't matter. We can finally end this, you know? If we get out of here, it'll all resolve itself peacefully. After all this, I can't let you get in the way. The fact that you guys are even thinking like that is Junko's trap. Huh? She's lying to you about your dead friends coming back to life.
Hey, little old me.
Uh-oh.
Who do we trust?
If you knew Junko's true goal, you'd know she's lying.
You know her goal?
Yeah. Junko's goal is to convert the Hope Restoration Program to the Despair Restoration Program.
Despair Restoration Program?
As part of the graduation program, your avatar's memory and consciousness is uploaded into your real body. However, none of us expected that any of the avatars would get deleted. Junko has taken advantage of that opportunity. She intends to use her version of Alter Ego, the AI she stole my friend's skill to create, and upload herself into the bodies of everyone whose avatar was deleted.
What? Then everyone who died isn't going to come back to life.
They're gonna be taken over by Junko?
What the fuck?
Like the real world, once an avatar is deleted from this virtual world, it can't be recovered. It's actually impossible to revive them.
That doesn't mean I was lying, you know? I just didn't make some things clear. And even if they're overwritten by my alter ego, it doesn't mean they'll be a completely different person. The data of everyone who died is stored within me, so I'm sure I can convincingly act out their personalities.
Good. Don't mess with me.
In fact, I have a lot of data on Suzuhiko, so I know some things that'll make you happy. I can play a version of Peko that's more to your liking than she ever was.
Oh, jeez.
I said, Don't fucking mess with me!
Operation Junkify All Mankind begins here.
Junkify all mankind?
After uploading my alter ego into everyone who dies, I'm gonna take over the Future Foundation's headquarters. And then, eventually, there's gonna be a whole lot of me's all over the world. With this, my despair utopia, where you can despair as you please, Junko Land, will be complete. That's Operation Junkify All Mankind in a nutshell. Oh, yeah! Our dreams are expanding and
That messed up plan is your goal?
Then why didn't you just kill all of us? If you did, you could have taken over all of our bodies. Wouldn't that have been more convenient for you?
Is that what you want me to do? Is it still too late to do that?
No. There's a reason Junko couldn't do that. That's why she made you guys kill each other.
The reason she wasn't able to do that, was it because there was something that she didn't do? If so, then the reason is the school trip's rules.
See? Got it. It's because of the school trip's rules.
Even a monster like her has to follow the rules of the school trip?
Junko usurped Usami's authority as an observer, and her role as your teacher.
However, according to the rules of the school trip, even Usami had to follow up. That's why when Junko took over her position, she had no choice but to follow the rules as well.
Rule 4. The lead teacher... Oh my goodness.
So, the rules were protecting us? Man, I was so annoyed. I had the authority to add rules, but no authority to delete rules. Oh well, even if I could have deleted rules, I was still busy with my whole taking over your bodies plan.
So you made us kill each other, because you couldn't kill us yourself.
Is that how you were able to increase the number of bodies you can take over?
Like I said, I personally didn't care about the outcome of the killings.
How dare you look down on us? Don't fuck with me. What about our lives?
Chump change.
I won't forgive you. I will never, ever fucking forgive you!
He's really mad now.
So that's your trap. You tried to make us choose graduate, so you can take over everyone's body with the graduation program.
How can you be so cruel?
Because Junko Enoshima is the true ultimate despair. She doesn't yearn for any kind of future at all. She fills every person she meets with despair.
That's my Makoto. You understand me so well. For me, despair is not a goal or a set of principles, or a lifestyle, or even an instinct. It's what defines me as Junko Enoshima. It's just my characterization. That's why I'm able to pursue despair with such purity.
So you're saying you only exist to fill people with despair?
For example, want to hear about a beautiful memory that even I, who gets bored easily, still remember fondly? Picture thousands of fools who are madly in love with me, dying one by one like insects doused with bug spray. And the best part is, they did it to themselves, you know?
Thousands of humans falling like dominoes. Oh, that memory is so beautiful. It made my brain melt.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, about that. Does that story have a happy ending?
Probably not. Could it be she's talking about them right now? The reserve course students.
Are you talking about the reserve course's mass suicide?
Oh yeah, I totally forgot you're a survivor of the reserve course. By the way, I'm so sorry for your loss.
Mass suicide? What's she talking about?
An incident where 2,357 people from the reserve course all killed themselves. Junko probably made them do it.
2,357 people? That's an outrageous number.
You don't have to be that surprised. You all look like your parents, friends, and lovers all died at once. That was so rude of me. There's no way you guys even have meaningful relationships like that anymore.
She is so rude.
I mean, you're all ultimate despair. You guys have already eaten your fill of despair.
I
do not really know what you are trying to say.
Junko robs the futures of everyone she interacts with. You ultimate despairs are among her many victims.
If someone like me is born, that means the world is yearning for despair.
That's wrong. The world isn't yearning for despair. That's the reason we can't let you escape.
But if you do that, you guys won't be able to return to the real world, right?
Huh? We choose graduate to get out of here. The graduation program will activate, right?
If that happens, Junko's alter ego will be uploaded into the bodies of the dead.
Does that mean we gotta stay here to keep her from getting out?
What the heck? Why does it have to be like that?
It's such a cruel fate for you guys. But it's awfully convenient for the Future Foundation. They'll be able to keep all the ultimate despairs, including me, trapped in this game forever.
Wrong! That's not it!
But ultimate despair is hated worldwide, and their lives are no doubt targeted by the Future Foundation. Oh well, if you don't want to acknowledge that, I guess it just can't be helped. Can't be helped. LOL.
This is nothing to LOL about.
But it's so ironic. You came all the way here just to find out that graduating is the wrong choice. Even though you came all this way to win the game, even though you kept sacrificing your friends to win. The goal you guys squirmed to reach was wrong all along. Isn't that just so fucking tragic?
Stop it!
It was all a mistake? Was this really just a mistake? Was it a mistake to think we'd go home alive all along? What about the killings in the class trials? Was this just a meaningless killing game where the ultimate despairs killed each other off? This is just too...
Don't give up yet! There is a way you guys can get out of here without letting Junko out.
Huh?
No, there's no way such a convenient... There is. Really? Well, that's the first I've heard of it.
Oh dear. First she's heard of it? Then it's a way that even Junko doesn't know, right? The way to get out, Junko doesn't know. The way to get out. Oh my goodness, hang on. The way to get out that Junko doesn't know about, it might be that. The Shutdown Sequence.
I see.
Are you talking about the Shutdown Sequence?
Shutdown Sequence? What is that?
The hidden command I set up in the Neo World program.
Hidden command?
Basically, I never believed the Neo World program was a perfect solution. There was always a possibility that Usami's hope might have made things even worse for you guys. So I prepared a way to shut down the program in case of emergencies.
As I recall, you said it was a command that not even the teacher can stop. And that means even Junko can't stop it.
Dear me, I have an unfortunate announcement to make, class. You cannot activate the shutdown.
Huh?
You know about it?
More importantly, do you know why? Do you know why you can't activate the shutdown?
The reason the Shutdown Sequence can't be activated is... not enough people.
I see.
Because there's not enough people?
Pay attention, class. According to my information, in order to initiate the shutdown, out of 15 people, more than half of them must press graduate and repeat at the same time. Am I correct?
However, out of 15 people, including Makoto, there are only 6 people here.
Even if you want to cheat, I won't let ya. The shutdown sequence won't activate unless it knows that different people initiated it.
So it's totally impossible.
You totally saw through that supposedly hidden command? No need to worry. Even I knew we couldn't activate the shutdown.
You still came here when you knew we had no chance of winning?
It's not that we have no chance of winning. The only reason I'm here is because there is a chance.
Then try explaining it to us. What is this chance of winning of which you speak?
I believe...
What? I can't hear you. You gotta speak up since you're so puny.
He was gonna say it, Junko. Don't interrupt.
I believe in them. I believe they will definitely come.
Oh, there's more. Them? Oh, look!
That's not something you need to take your time saying.
It's Kyoko. Hello, Kyoko. Oh, dear.
Try putting yourself in our shoes before you drag us into situations like this.
Oh, great. It's you. It's Byakuya. Oh, no.
Kyoko! Byakuya! I knew you guys would come!
Kyoko, Byakuya?
We'd be better off leaving behind someone who jumps to conclusions without listening to our warnings.
I'm sorry.
Even though it took some time for two people to enter the program simultaneously, it appears we made it.
Hey! What's going on? Why are there more people again?
How exciting! I haven't seen these faces in ages. It's like opening your high school yearbook 10 years later.
I must say, now that I'm seeing her up close, she's much bigger than I remembered.
What? What kind of man isn't excited by big women? Once you gain some more experience, you'll understand. There's a lot of kinky things you can do with big girls.
Junko. No.
Shut up.
Byakuya, you're alive. But you're so skinny now. I feel so bad for you.
You shut up, too.
Oh, my goodness.
Are you two also from the Future Foundation?
No, it's probably not just that.
The six of you joined the Future Foundation because you agree with our ideals, right? The Future Foundation rescued you from the tragedy you survived and helped you recover your memories. Tragedy. If the Killing School Life is referring to that...
You guys are the survivors of the Killing School Life who previously defeated Junko, right?
Yeah, that's right. There's 3 of them here now?
The former heroes plunging themselves into the game world, ignoring all danger. Jeez, stupids! Making such a suicidal move. Did you really want to see me that badly?
It can't be helped. In order to stop you, that suicidal move was our only choice.
So how about it? There are 8 people now. We have enough to activate the shutdown sequence.
But that's not going to be activated that easily because I think Junko has a few more things up her sleeve. A few more tricks up her sleeve. And crying is probably one of them. I'm kidding, it's probably not.
Why are you crying?
You guys showed up looking all cool and stuff, and now all the ultimate despair. I'll be treated like even bigger chumps.
You said it again!
Just ignore her. As long as we activate the shutdown sequence, it'll be the end of her in this messed up world.
In this messed up world?
Hey, can I ask you something? If we do shut down the program, what will happen to us?
No need to worry. We won't let you get hurt.
It's not just that. We want a more detailed explanation.
If you shut down the Neo World program, everything within the program will be deleted. It will obviously delete Alter Ego Junko, along with your avatars here. So you're saying we're going to be deleted too?
It doesn't mean you'll be deleted. The program will just finish without completing the graduation program.
What does that mean for us?
Your avatars will not upload, so you will revert to your original state before you enter the program.
Huh?
Is there a reason to tell them all that?
They have to know everything, or else they won't agree to do it.
Hold on a second. If we go back to our original selves before we enter the program...
If we're going to revert back to our original selves before enter the program... Revert to ultimate despairs.
Does that mean we'll go back to being ultimate despair?
That's right. Back to being hopelessly controlled by me. When you used to feel despair upon despair. No!
Are you fucking serious? Can't you do anything about it?
I understand your concern, but this is the only way to stop Junko.
It might be a painful decision, but I know you guys will be able to overcome it. That's why, in order to defeat despair, I want you guys to fight alongside us.
We still have to fight? I thought we finally reached the end.
Don't worry.
Once you get out, we will do our best to support you.
But I thought the Future Foundation wanted to kill every last Ultimate Despair.
For this reason, the Remnants of Despair must be immediately eliminated once they are discovered.
When you say support, do you mean I'll make sure you don't suffer when I kill you, or...?
Of course not. We would never allow that to happen.
It's gonna be alright. Your real bodies have just been brainwashed. That's why I'm pretty sure you'll quickly revert back to the state you're in right now.
Will you stop saying cheesy stuff like brainwashed? Washing your brain is like really a mistake.
But still, even if our brainwashing is undone, the memories we've made up till now will be erased, right?
Does that mean we'll completely forget everything we did on this island? I don't want that.
It doesn't matter what you want. That's the reality. Every meaningless thing that happened here will vanish from your minds.
Meaningless vanish? Does that include her too? If we lose our memories of this world, we're also going to forget she ever existed, right? If that happens, does it really mean that she, an existence confined to this world, is really going to disappear? She risked her life to protect us, and we won't even remember she existed.
Memory's not all that'll go back to normal. If you've lost a limb, like Nagito, it'll still be gone when... Please stop!
Going back to reality in that condition, that's like a bad joke.
You're not joking. That is your past. Nobody can escape their past.
We don't know anything about that past!
Hey, why did we become Ultimate Despair in the first place?
I asked the same thing in the real world, but nobody would give me an answer.
It seems my teachings were quite thorough. However, if you ask me...
People who cling to stuff like hope, talent, or admiration are truly the weakest.
Huh?
Guys who desperately want to reach the top. They don't think about what'll happen when they're pushed off. They're probably too concerned with having a really nice view while they condescend to others. Shoving off guys like that is so easy. I happen to know 17,082 ways to do that. The point is, the moment you cling to talent and hope, despair has already set in.
That's not even an explanation.
Then, what if you think about it like this? It turns out that you guys being Ultimate Despair was just part of the game world. And in truth, those guys from the Future Foundation might be part of the game world too. They're simply side characters of the game world whose role is to offer hopeless hope to you guys. Well, after saying all that, I don't even know what's real and what's a game anymore.
Are you kidding around?
Enough. My patience is wearing thin. Let's hurry and start the shutdown sequence already.
Before you do that, we gotta do some reviewing.
Oh dear, listen, we gotta go through more debates. Save here, because we've reached this point now.
When you guys activate the shutdown, you'll revert back to when you were known as Ultimate Despair. And your dead friends will never be revived. And the embodiment of despair, aka me, will be erased, thereby preserving hope in the real world. Now then, will the hope of the Future Foundation win, or will my despair win? Alright! Things are starting to heat up!
This isn't a game, you know.
Au contraire, this is a game. The game of hope and despair that started with your killing school life. That explains why these chumps who weren't around last time have been reduced to mere side characters.
You called us chumps again!
Because it's true!
Junko, you're making Akane very angry.
Most importantly, the killing school trip wasn't just for your sake.
Huh?
There was a more important goal there. The goal of luring a specific group of people. Since now's a great time, why don't we make that the question?
Question?
As long as we're in the game world, the rules say I gotta ask questions every now and then. So, question. Who did I lure, and how did I do it? The hint is, I get bored easily, so the same outcome as the killing school life would be a pain in the ass. Okie dokie, let's all think about it together.
The same outcome as the killing school life. Do I just have to remember what occurred there? The people Junko lured. the method. You should try connecting those dots. There should be an answer there. And we're once again going through another logic dive. And we got 3 more questions to answer here. Okay, let's just go through another question solving method. I just hope I don't fall. Please don't let me fall and lose my health. Please. Please. Okay. Okay. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, move this way. Move that way. Move this way. Move that way. This way. That way. And oh my goodness. Oh, that was close. That was close. Okay. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Alright. Well, now I know. Oh my goodness, again? Oh my gosh. Hajime, would you stop falling? Okay, there we go. Finally, it's the first question. Question 1. What did Junko Enoshima do to lure... Who did Junko Enoshima want to lure? The Future Foundation? Okay, I got it right. Okay, good. Got it right. Okay, here we go. Oh boy. Oh. Hajime, how many times do I have to tell you? Stop hitting everything! Oh! I almost made Hajime fall. Oh. Okay, now I made him fall. Again? Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Okay, question 2. What bait was used to lure the Future Foundation? A glitch? Oh wait, no. No, the killings. The killings. Why did I went with the glitch? It was the killings. Why did I go with that one? Okay, time's running out, so I better make sure I don't make so many mistakes here. Otherwise, it's gonna be a game over. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Okay, hopefully get through this soon. Clock is ticking, Hajime. The clock is ticking. Oh no! Hajime, you idiot! What have you done? You're wasting now a bunch of time now, Hajime! Oh my gosh! No! I was so close! Please do not fall again! Okay. Okay. Okay, question for you, the last one. What did Junko use to force the killing games? Wait, no, it was the blue one. It was the blue. Why did I went with that one? Surveillance camera is what it was. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh dear. Okay, come on, get us to the end. Time's running out. Alright, there we go. We made it to the end.
It's all coming together.
Oh.
Got it. You used the surveillance cameras. You were trying to lure the Future Foundation by showing them the footage you were recording, weren't you?
Surveillance cameras? That's what they were being used for?
In the previous killing school line, the surveillance camera footage was broadcast outside of the school. You used the cameras that were placed throughout the entire island for the same purpose.
Ding, ding, ding! I was broadcasting the Killing School trip live to every member of the Future Foundation. The footage you recorded with the surveillance cameras was shown to the Future Foundation? What shall I do? I did a lot of disgraceful things in front of those cameras.
You sure did.
I will never be queen now. Please forget what you saw.
So you guys were watching us? Then why didn't you come rescue us earlier?
We tried to hack in many times, but the virus within the program blocked us at every turn.
Not only that, the Neo World program stopped accepting shutdown commands from the outside. As a last resort, we considered cutting power to the program, but...
We didn't know what would happen to the subjects if we cut the power while the program was still running. There's no way we'd jeopardize your safety by taking such a gamble.
Even so, we kept trying over and over again, until it was finally possible for us to enter the program just a short time ago.
And you came all the way here when you knew it was a trap. I get it. You couldn't just leave them alone. If you saw people dying one by one with your own eyes by the same killing game you guys played, health dictates that you act all high and mighty and say, "Oh, I'm definitely gonna stop it this time," right?
Hey, don't tell me that's the reason you made us go through all this.
Of course we made you do it for that reason.
Oh, jeez.
We orchestrated this game instead of killing you outright, solely to show it off to the Future Foundation.
We were forced to solve puzzles and riddles just so you could show it off to the Future Foundation?
That's why you guys are chumps. You're just the bait I used to catch a big fish called the Future Foundation. But it's not my fault, you know. This game is a fight between the Future Foundation and me. You guys were just instigators in the background. But you guys already knew that when you chose to play this game, right?
Just 1 second, please! That sounds
as though we wanted to come to this world of our own free will.
But that's precisely the truth.
She just finished Sonia's sentence. Huh?
You guys chose to be instigators, and you were willingly taken into the Neo World program to provide the opportunity I needed to push this battle between hope and despair into overtime. That's right. The reason the Ultimate Despairs began killing each other was set up by the group itself.
That's just your imagination.
Naive Makoto totally fell for the trap. Oh, and now your face is filled with a lovely shade of despair.
Whoa, that despair is fucking obvious. You're here to rescue the assholes who set this up in the first place.
Don't go blaming us for this.
Thank you. It's all thanks to you guys. This time around, I might be able to fill these guys with despair.
We do not feel despair. Even if this was all a trap, we will never regret coming here.
And this is the only thing we could do to stop you. But nevertheless, it's all over. We will shut you down and end all of this.
You're pretty fucking desperate. Oh, that's pretty fucking obvious. If you don't initiate the shutdown, those Future Foundation fuckwits are gonna be trapped here forever.
You have a really foul mouth going on, Junko.
Trapped? Why would that happen?
Didn't I already explain it? You know, the graduation exam rules.
There are two options. Graduate and repeat, right? You just have to choose one of them and press it. All of you will count your vote, and whichever one has the majority will be considered your final decision.
But that's not all, right? In order to pass the graduation exam, there was one more requirement.
The other requirement to pass the graduation exam is teacher's final decision.
Let's see. As I recall, we also need the teacher's final decision.
To participate in the graduation program, you need my permission as your acting teacher, you know.
What? Does that mean it won't end with just a majority vote?
After the vote, I'm going to judge every single one of you to see if it's okay for you to graduate or not.
So even if we vote, you're saying we won't graduate unless you acknowledge it?
Obviously, there's no way I'd let the members of the Future Foundation graduate. So if you can't activate the shutdown, the Foundation will enter the endless life of repeating the grade.
That's only if the shutdown sequence doesn't activate, right?
But that's impossible. Everyone here understands how dangerous it is to release you into the real world.
We know that.
All too well. I mean, she's been bad-mouthing us this whole time.
Oh. Looks like we shouldn't have talked so much. Out of the mouth comes evil, so they say.
It's true that we fell for this trap, and that we run the risk of not being able to go back. But what's wrong with that? Thinking we back down because of something like that is a huge mistake.
That's my line. Thinking your little shutdown plan will succeed is a huge mistake.
Huh?
You're totally overestimating those chumps over there. There's no way they'll start the shutdown sequence.
Why not?
Look upon their faces. They look like piglets who were forced to watch their mom roasting on a spit. There's no fucking way they'll initiate the shutdown just to go back to being ultimate despair.
That is... well... Junko, I don't care what you say. I've decided to believe in everyone. It's true that they walked the wrong path before, but that's all in the past now. What I believe in is not their past, but their futures.
Oh my goodness gracious.
I was totally waiting for a protagonist to fly like that. When I crush you with despair,
No matter what you do to me, I will never fall into despair.
She's like, oh really? Well, try this.
Wrong. I'm not the one who's going to make you fall into despair. That's the Mastermind's job, and they'll be appearing very soon.
Mastermind?
Mastermind? Someone else is coming?
That can't be. It's just a bluff.
You should never make the last character who appears in a detective story turn out to be the mastermind. I always fall into that pattern, so I was kind of worried about that.
Enough already. What are you talking about?
Oh well, let's bring him out with lots of energy. It's Mr. Izuru Kamakura!
Izuru Kamakura?
That name. I've heard of it before. That person was called the Ultimate Hope. But that shouldn't be all he was. That's right, I've seen a person called Izuru Kamakura somewhere else. As I recall, that person was the founder of the Academy.
Izuru Kamakura? Isn't that the name of the founder of Hope's Peak Academy? It was written on the placard beneath the portrait of the Academy's founder. That name. It was definitely Izuru Kamakura, right?
However, based on the information I know, the man known as Izuru Kamakura...
If I recall, he's a super genius who acquired many talents. He was even called the Ultimate Hope, right?
Does the founder have the same name as that Ultimate Hope guy?
Is that kind of coincidence even possible?
The Future Foundation might know something, right?
How about it, Kyoko?
Even within Hope's Peak Academy, there's very little information about a person called Izuru Kamakura. It's a mystery if such a person ever really existed. And not just that, the matter was closed without ever being settled because of that incident. If you do not know, then please allow me. Providing hopelessly skilled explanations is a quirk of mine. The reason Izuru's existence continues to be such a mystery is because the Academy hid it.
Why did the Academy hide his existence?
If I recall, they were trying to protect their superior talent. They even called it mankind's hope, correct? However, that prodigious student ended up killing 13 student council members at Hope's Peak Academy. Izuru is the killer responsible for Hope's Peak Academy's biggest, most awful event.
And you're the one who set it up, right?
Information about Izuru completely vanished after that incident.
You thought Shunko and Ashima killed them? Don't say such cruel things.
My goodness.
Izuru Kamakura is very much alive. Isn't that right, Hajime?
Oh dear. Huh?
What? I am... what?
Like I said, you're Izuru Kamakura.
Huh?
Alrighty. If you don't understand, I'll explain it to you till you do understand.
You're Izuru Kamakura, you're Izuru Kamakura, you're Izuru Kamakura, you're Izuru Kamakura, you're...
Hold on! Seriously, what are you talking about?
Liar! There's no way. There's no way Hajime is Izuru Kamakura! Izuru is that ultimate hope, right? But Hajime is...
That's right. Hajime is one of those reserve course dropouts and has no talent whatsoever. But the fact that he's really Izuru Kamakura makes all this much more hopeless.
I'm Izuru Kamakura? Uh-oh. We're entering another debate. Let's see. The evidence we have this time are... Reserve Department. Tragedy of Hope's Peak. A tragedy. Killing school life. Remnants of despair. List of subjects. The Academy's founder. Hope Cultivation Plan. And Vision of Nagito. Let's hear what everybody has to say.
Good news, Hajime! Even though you were mocked for being a reserve course student, he had a talent all along. Ultimate hope.
How can someone from the reserve course have such an amazing talent like that?
In order to hide Izuru's identity. Was he hidden in the reserve course?
Then Hajime's name is fake?
There's no doubt I'm Hajime Hinata. I've always had that name ever since I was born.
Then Izuru is your fake name?
Hey, you weren't lying to us, right?
I do not want any more last-minute plot twists.
If he created Hope, it might be Izuru.
I'm the ultimate hope? Then the current me and Izuru Kamakura are... What did Hope's Peak Academy do to me?
Good news, Hajime! Even though you were mocked for being a reserve course student, he had a talent all...
How can someone have such an amazing... In order to hide it, was he hidden in the... Then Hajime's...
There's no doubt I've always had that name.
Then Izuru is your...
Hey, you weren't lying to us.
I do not want any more last-minute...
If he created Hope,
Cultivation? Alright, get it
must
right.
be it.
The Hope Cultivation Plan. Man, we already answered 2 hours.
created Hope. Are you talking about the Hope Cultivation Plan?
Hope Cultivation Plan. What is that?
A while back, I saw a file kept by the Future Foundation. For many years, Hope's Peak Academy was researching a breakthrough plan to cultivate personal talent.
It's true, it was a breakthrough plan. After all, it was a plan to create the perfect genius.
Create? For the longest time, the Hope Cultivation Plan was the earnest wish of Hope's Peak Academy. In fact, that's why the Academy was established. Part of that plan was researching the talents of Ultimates. Because the plan was so important, they adopted the name of the Academy's founder and called it the Izuru Kamakura Project.
Izuru Kamakura Project?
Just a little while ago, they were finally able to reach the experimental stage of that plan. From there, they set their sights on the reserve course dropouts to use them as lab rats.
Why did they use the reserve course as lab rats?
A plan to create talent artificially requires test subjects that are wholly lacking in talent. From that group of reserve course students, the one who was finally chosen was Hajime, who stands before you now.
Why me?
Because you admired Hope's Peak Academy more than anybody else. You still don't get it. You were used by the Academy. They exploited your feelings of admiration toward hope and talent just to use you as a lab rat. See? Didn't I tell you? The moment you cling to talent and hope, despair has already set in.
Lies. That's definitely a lie.
After many surprises, Hajime Hinata was transformed into Izuru 1.0!
Did you say transformed?
What did they do to him?
Unless you're willing to go to extremes, it's impossible to change a normal person into a perfect genius. So naturally, they went to extremes. By directly interfering with his brain, Hope's Peak Academy transformed Hajime Hinata into a completely different person whose specialty is talent itself. known as Izuru Kamakura. Eventually, Izuru became an ultimate despair, thanks to me. But all I did to Izuru was simply break his spirit. That's nothing compared to what Hope's Peak Academy did to him. Not even close. Seriously, it's scary how determined the researchers were to mess with the human brain that much. Doing such inhumane acts that nobody else is capable of with such a calm mind and a steady hand. I admire it so much, it makes my mind numb. By the way, you're just a simple avatar right now, so even if you touch your head, you won't feel the scar.
Uh-oh.
Did they really do something like that? But if you think about it, how'd you make it out of here? He's gonna be a super genius, right?
Like I said, he's not Hajime. He's a completely different person whose specialty is talent itself.
Different person? How is he different?
All of his senses, emotions, thoughts, and hobbies that interfere with acquiring talent have been excised.
Huh?
All of his memories of the past have been forcefully suppressed into the darkest recesses of his mind.
Huh?
Emotions, thoughts, hobbies? He doesn't even have a memory? It sounds like he is a completely different person.
So that's why it's so surprising that Hajime even exists here at all, even if he's just an avatar. The Neo World program must have dug up those memories and rebuilt his old personality from data from the past.
I cannot help but feel impressed that the Neo World program was able to accomplish such a feat.
But as for Hajime, he probably would have been better off if he stayed erased.
Then, when Hajime returns to his original state after the shutdown,
he'll disappear.
Disappear?
All that will remain is Izuru Kamakura, an entirely different personality created by Hope's Peak Academy. He will no longer be Hajime Hinata.
Disappear. I'm going to disappear. 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 Oh no, everything's messing up again. Disappear. 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 He is saying disappear over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. And everything is glitching out. Oh boy, here we go. But no matter what happens, it's of no concern to me. I will not be able to participate in what lies ahead.
Really? I don't really understand, but I guess we have to part ways for a while. That's disappointing. We seem to get along pretty well. Hey, can I see you again?
There is no reason to meet again. After all, you're boring. Your talent, your faults, your entire existence is boring to me.
You really don't play along, do you?
Hajime?
Is that me? No, that's not me.
That's what you are. That's who Izuru Kamakura is. You're the one who brought me into this world. You're Izuru Kamakura, the mastermind behind all of this.
Oh dear.
Could it be? The one who uploaded you into the Neo World program was...
It's not me!
Just so you know, as long as your brain has been messed with, you can't undo it no matter how hard you try.
Uh-oh.
Have no way to be saved, you say? But you already know what you must do.
I do? I already know. How can I be saved?
I see. I just need to choose graduate.
In that case, the Hajime avatar will be uploaded into his real body. So, Hajime will be safely reborn. Truly a royal road to a hopeless, happy ending.
Hold on. You can't do that.
If you do that, everyone who died will be taken over by Junko's alter ego.
Like, if you guys don't start the shutdown, the Future Foundation will be trapped here.
I can't allow the Future Foundation to sacrifice themselves for the ultimate despair.
Jeez, you should have said so before. You guys aren't honest at all.
That's not it. What we're saying is, we have to protect the world from despair, you say? Okay, that's getting so old.
Can't you just let them finish, Junko? You don't have to finish it for them.
Do you really have to sacrifice yourselves just to protect the world in the first place? What if the world's hope is different from your hope? Even if the world is happy, it's meaningless if you aren't happy. Plus, the Future Foundation wants to kill all the ultimate despairs, right? Once you go back to being ultimate despair, the Future Foundation's punishment time will activate. It would be absolutely dreadful if that were to happen.
Not just dreadful.
It's rather fucking hopeless, don't you think? And can you guys even endure that? Everything that happened here will just end up being a meaningless game. Everything you felt, awe, friendship, love, there won't even be save data left of it. The girl you love and the guy you hate grow weaker and skinnier each day they lay immobilized. And in Hajime's case, his very existence is going to disappear. All because of the academy he loves so much. Will you be able to endure such despair? Who are you going to endure it for? For people you've never met before? For people who don't even appreciate you? Does that sound like hope to you?
You can't believe her! That's how she works!
That's what she does, so she can lure you all toward despair.
There is no reason to listen to her. Hurry up and start the shutdown.
Oh, hold on.
What is it? Why are we still waiting? Do you still not understand what's going to happen to the real world if Junko escapes?
No, I was just...
How many victims do you think the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history has claimed?
Right now, it's finally started to calm down. If Junko Enoshima makes it to the real world, countless victims will fill the streets. The world will regress to an era of bloodshed, chaos, and worldwide rioting. So that's why you're telling them to start the shutdown sequence? To prevent that? You're telling them to turn back into ultimate despair and lose all the memories they made in this world. Even among them, there are those who will simply cease to exist. And you're telling them to just deal with it?
At this point, this is the only way.
I'm gonna save here real quick.
No. There is another way. As long as they choose to graduate, they can pass along their avatar's memories, and everyone here will be able to hold hands and keep on living. Well, everyone who died will be taken over by me, but don't you think that's a better fate than being a vegetable for the rest of their life?
You guys, you can't buy into this. Think carefully about which is true hope.
And which is true despair. What shall we do?
You're asking us? You're telling us to decide?
Damn it! Why'd it turn out like this?
Oh dear. Another debate. Oh!
Everyone can overcome
Shutdown
despair.
Sequence.
You guys should be able to grasp true hope.
If our memories up until now
I didn't hope!
I will not even remember.
Oh, I can't even fire!
The reason everybody died.
Okay, I should be quiet.
Are you really going to let her take over your friends' bodies?
You might think I'm a fool, but... I want to see Pekka one more time.
If we turn back into ultimate despair, the Future Foundation might kill us, right?
We won't let them do that. This is all the Future Foundation's fault.
They're the ones who stuck us in this messed up world!
For your protection.
If Junko escapes to the real world, there will be countless victims again.
I know, but...
Everyone's hope is in conflict. Such despair!
Graduate or shut down. The world or me. Hope or despair. They're telling us to choose. To choose between that. Why? Why do we have to choose? Oh dear. Everything's broken. Uh-oh.
I can't do it.
Huh? Can't do it?
I can't choose. You guys are telling us the world's going to be destroyed unless we sacrifice ourselves. And that, I can't decide. I can't choose either one.
Hajime!
Shut up! Leave me alone! This is just too much. Why do I have to be a part of this? I mean, I'm different from the rest of you. And I don't even have a talent. But even so, I got dragged into this. And now, my existence is going to disappear? I don't understand it at all.
Both choices are hopeless.
How much of ourselves do we have to sacrifice?
This burden. Don't you dare make us shoulder it.
There's no way we can handle this on our own. Everyone, get a hold of yourselves.
It's impossible! For someone like me, it's impossible. I can't choose the future. Hope, despair, do whatever you want. It's not my problem.
And there's no answer. So you've chosen to make no choice at all. Jeez. Once again, this went exactly as I expected. I get so hopelessly bored when everything goes according to plan. Oh well, since I have everyone's data, I kind of figured things would play out like this. That is, unless something else hopelessly unpredictable happens.
Which there is a possibility.
Well, I can say that. But the chance of something convenient happening is hopeless. After all, this is a game. A world where everything progresses with predetermined harmony. Fine. I guess it's okay. You don't have to force yourself to make a choice. A futureless future. I think it's fine if that exists too. As long as you don't yearn for hope, you'll never fall victim to despair. That goes for me too. As long as I don't yearn for despair, I'll never need to hope for it. So, let's all free ourselves from this curse and stay here as the best of friends. Let's immerse ourselves in this tropical island life forever and ever. Forever and ever, and ever 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 and ever.
Oh my goodness. Uh-oh. Oh dear. We're on an island. And it's everyone.
All right!
Surging emotions, gentle words. Hope should be expected. Despair should be ended. Bullets should be fired. Nothing exists.
A game reset.
And with this, the world will continue to loop.
An eternal game utopia sounds like fun.
I guess it's fine to stay like this for a while.
Your master, that is a wise call.
Yay! You didn't have to forget us!
Yes, there's no way I would forget.
And with this, Juko's gone.
All right, let's party!
I'm gonna showcase my full cooking ability.
Just leave the BGM to Ibuki!
Oh my goodness.
Hey, can I take a picture to commemorate this?
Want to be awed by the sight of my prowess? I've prepared you a training regiment.
If you get hurt, let me know.
Should I begin with a brief introduction of myself?
After all this time?
What was this again? Oh well, there's no need to think about it. I wanted this ending.
All right!
And with this, the world...
An eternal game utopia sounds like fun.
What am I doing?
All right!
And with this, the world...
An eternal game...
I guess it's fine to stay...
Young master.
Yay! Yes, there's...
And with this, Juka...
All right!
I'm gonna showcase my...
Just leave the BG... Hey, can I just...
What to be awed by the...
I've prepared you.
Should I begin with a...
After all this time...
That's not it. You guys aren't part of the game, right?
Who's this again? I wanted this.
All right!
Part of the game.
Game reset!
And with this, the world will continue to loop.
An eternal game, Utopias.
This world... Who are you?
It's Chiaki!
I'm just a part of the game. But you guys aren't, right?
Chiaki? Is that you? Why are you here?
I don't know.
Does this mean you're my memory of Chiaki? Because you should have already disappeared. Well, it doesn't matter. Anyway, don't you think they're messed up, telling us the world's going to be destroyed? And to sacrifice ourselves? There's no way I can choose. For someone like me, I'm just not able to choose. Seriously, I've had enough. I'm tired of being mixed up in all this stuff I don't understand. Not only was I told that I have no talent at all, but if I get out, I'll go back to being ultimate despair. And on top of that, I was told I'm going to disappear too. Isn't that messed up? Hey, you don't want that either, right? If we lose our memories, there won't be a single trace of your existence left. You're going to completely disappear, and none of us will ever remember you.
No, I won't.
Huh?
Even if I cease to exist, even if you guys never remember me again, that doesn't mean I will completely disappear. As long as everyone continues to move forward toward the future we created together, I will never disappear. What I lived for, fought for, and risked my life for will still exist.
You're right, but...
You're probably just scared, right? Not just of disappearing. You're scared of moving toward the future with such a heavy burden, right?
Yeah. I'm scared. I'm obviously terrified of that.
How much longer are you going to be this indecisive?
Okay, we can save here. Oh, no, we can't. Oh, my goodness. You're not going to let me save? Oh, my goodness gracious.
Huh?
Didn't you want to become someone with confidence? Isn't that why you admired Hope's Peak Academy?
But even Hope's Peak Academy tricked me.
Hajime, you've had it wrong this whole time.
Wrong?
Having talent isn't the goal. There's something much more important than whether or not you have talent, right? What's important is that you believe in yourself. If you can't do that, no matter how much talent you possess, you will never be confident in yourself. Just like how you were in the past.
You? Hey, who are you? I mean, you should have already disappeared, right?
But past Hajime is in the past. He's not the same Hajime who spent time with me and the others in this world. So it's going to be all right. I think it's time you finally had confidence in yourself.
Hey, Chiaki. Can you tell me something? Which choice should I make? My hope? The world's hope? Which one should I choose?
You guys are the only ones who have the right to decide your future. And the responsibility, too.
So you're saying I should choose for myself?
But if you can't choose either future, why don't you just create one?
Create?
Even if this world is just a game, you guys aren't part of the game. You guys don't have to just choose a future. You should be able to create one as well.
Do you think someone like me can do that?
Since you're not part of the game, you don't have to worry about talent, skill, or level. You guys have a tremendous ultimate move that can overcome anything. I guess what I'm trying to say is, if you just do it, things will turn out okay.
If I do it, things will turn out okay.
Of course. Games aren't very fun when they're easy to clear.
This isn't a game, right?
Hey, Hajime, this isn't for the sake of anyone else. You have to do this for yourself. Now then, it's about time you show me your cool side, Hajime. Come on, I'll help out too.
Help?
We're gonna have a debate.
I have no talent at all. I was even betrayed by the academy I admired so much. I don't want to disappear. I'm not Izuru Kamakura. Who cares what will happen to the world? I don't want to sacrifice myself. It's not like I'll be appreciated anyway. There's no way we can beat Junko. It's the Future Foundation's fault. Not mine. I can't choose the future.
See, if you just do it, things will turn out okay. You should even be able to create the future.
This is me? Is this really me? So uncool. It's totally uncool.
I have no talent. I was even betrayed, but I don't want to disappear. I'm not Izuru. Who cares what will... I don't want to sacrifice. It's not like I'll be... There's no way we can... It's the future. Not mine. I can't choose the future.
See, if you just do it, things will turn out okay. You should even be able to create the future.
I have no talent at all. I was even betrayed by the academy I admired. I don't want to disappear.
Had to fire on these.
I'm not Izuru Kamakura. Who cares what will happen to the world? I don't want to sacrifice myself. It's not like I'll be appreciated anyway. There's no way we can beat Junko. It's the Future Foundation's fault. Even so, not mine. Even so, I can't choose the future. Even so,
got through another debate.
No matter what kind of future it is, as long as you guys move toward it, I will never disappear. Everything that happened here, it won't be meaningless. If you guys carried the burden of both hope and despair, you should even be able to create the future, even if it's a convenient miracle. If you just do it, things will turn out okay. That's why you can't hesitate now. Resolve to throw everything away and give it everything you got. I'll be cheering for you too.
That reminds me. I forgot to say it again.
Oh. Okay, we gotta keep pressing triangle.
I will not even remember
Oh my goodness.
why everyone died.
If we don't rid the world of despair, the tragedy will start once again.
We're building the truth bullet.
We turn back into ultimate despair. We might be killed by the Future Foundation, right?
This is your responsibility, since you're the ones who fell to despair.
It's not my responsibility. It's the Future Foundation's.
They're both hope and they're both despair. A conclusion will never be fucking reached.
Sure about that.
You can't lose hope.
If the memories we made here disappear, I will not even remember why everyone died.
If we don't rid the tragedy will start once...
Echo one more time.
You can't lose hope.
If the memories we made here disappear, I will not even remember why everyone died.
If we don't rid the world of despair, the tragedy will start once again.
I want to see Echo one more time.
We turn back into ultimate. We might be killed by the Future Foundation.
This is your responsibility, since
It's not my responsibility. It's the Future Foundation's.
They're both hope and they're both despair. A conclusion will never be fucking...
Silence!
No, that's wrong!
Oh boy.
It won't just be hope. There will probably be a lot of despair, too.
Okay, let me save real quick before we go any further. If it will let... Okay, it will let me save this time. Okay, we're almost at the end.
I don't know what kind of future awaits us. But our futures are ours. I won't let anyone take them.
Huh? Who the hell are you?
I've decided. I'm done running away. I will fight for my future. I will fight alongside the future that everyone created for me. It's not for anyone else's sake but my own.
Don't tell me. Izuru? Hey, what the heck is going on? Is this a serious bug or something?
I am not Izuru Kamakura. I am Hajime Hinata!
Oh man, we're battling against Junko! Rebuttal Showdown! Future.
You despair, but...
If you just do it, things will turn out okay. As he experienced the enlightenment of believing in himself, Hajime Hinata truly became Hajime Hinata.
Because you yearn for hope. You yearn for hope because you despair. Let's finish this already. There's no need for you to choose. Close your eyes and cover your ears. Just shut the hell up. If you do that, this game is going to continue. If you don't want that, just turn off the game.
Even so,
You don't have to look at the hopeless future.
I'll never let anyone choose again!
Alright! Take that, Junko! But it's not over yet, because we're entering the final PTA! Let's go!
I don't want anything. You have no argument. There's no hope.
I'm full of a fever, because basically I don't want
Give up already. A miracle won't happen. This crappy feeling. I don't want anything. Izuru! You have no argument. The future will make you suffer. Just give up already. You're not hope. I don't want to lose anything. The future will make you suffer. You have no argument.
Oh dear, we're losing health.
I don't want anything. You have no argument. There's no hope. Just give up already. A miracle won't happen. This crappy feeling. I don't want anything. Izuru! You have no argument. The future will make you suffer. Just give up already. You won't be able to do it. You won't be able to do anything.
That's wrong.
No, that's wrong.
And that's it. We've defeated Junko. Take that.
What the heck is wrong with you? Why is there a bug like this all of a sudden?
Everyone, let's shut this game down.
But
don't you get it? If we start the shutdown sequence,
There's never only one choice to make. There's no way I'll allow things to end this way. The future everyone has created for us should have more possibilities than that. Let's leave this place with confidence, and from there we can just create it on our own. The future that we want.
What are you saying? There's no way something that convenient is going to happen.
It wouldn't be strange if a miracle happened. This isn't a game. We can change the future as much as we want.
Even if you talk big, if you leave here, you're just gonna forget everything. That goes for everyone else.
We just have to press these two buttons at the same time, correct? I wonder. I do not really understand it myself, but I just saw it. When my body felt so heavy that I could not move. When I felt as though I was sinking into a deep black sea. It was at that moment I somehow heard Hajime's voice. And though it was just a flash, I saw it. Like a lighthouse beacon shining across an ocean of darkness. A warm, yet resolute light. The one who shined that light. It was probably... You saw it too, right, Hajime? The future we are going to create from this moment on. It is also the future that everyone has created, right? Then, there is no way we can stop now.
Seriously, that's a suicidal decision.
I'm well aware it might be an act of suicide. There's no telling how this will play out, but... I heard her voice. In fact, I think it was the first time she ever yelled at me. I can't stand on my own 2 feet if she keeps treating me like a damn kid.
He's talking about Pecco.
I don't like thinking about complicated stuff. If someone's strong, worth fighting, I'll fight. It's just who I am, you know? That's what it means to be confident, right? Then, I'm gonna choose this!
Man, this sure is getting annoying again. But if you're saying you're gonna do it, there's no way I can back out now. If I don't have any place to go back to, I should at least protect this place no matter what.
You all... Why? Why? How can you guys throw yourselves back into the depths of despair?
Because we believe.
Huh?
We believe in our future. That's what makes us different from you. We believe that if we try new things, even difficult things, then everything will turn out okay. We believe we can even create our own futures.
That's impossible! That can't be hope! It's not even despair! What is this?
Hajime, everyone, thank you.
I'm not the one you should be thankful.
And that's it. We've completed the final class trial. Even though there was a lot of screw-ups, but still. A B! How dare you give me a B!
Well, let's get started.
I didn't think it would end this easily.
Huh? It's not the end, right?
This is just the beginning, right?
First, we need to let this game world end.
And from that point on, we're the ones who are going to create.
Oh dear. It's Usami! She has returned. She's like, oh, hey, no. Oh my goodness. Junko is mad. She's like, no! Oh my goodness. Ooh. That's gonna hurt. Oh my goodness. And Junko has been defeated. So that's it. That's it. We've completed the final class trial.
Man, this is absolute despair. I feel despair upon despair and despair toward despair yet again. How fun. Once you've experienced the despair I've suffered, there's no turning back. Living in the shadows of past memories. That's too sad, you know? But I guess I no longer have to hope for despair.
Is just so hopeless.
What was that just now? Why did Usami appear? She should have already disappeared.
I guess it's just as Hajime said.
At least, this wasn't the ending prepared for them. This was the ending they created.
Yep. Thanks to the help with Chiaki.
Are you saying they're moving towards such an uncertain future on purpose?
Even so, the only thing we can do now is leave it to them. This game world is going to end soon. There is nothing more we can do.
Regardless, there's no need for us to do anything.
They're now about to be returning to the real world.
Man, it's collapsing.
You're right.
I am sorry to trouble everyone, but even if we awaken in the real world and forget about what transpired here, it will still have meaning, right?
Of course, Miss Celia. I don't know the proper way to say this, but I kind of feel the same way, too.
You're so bad at explaining things. Now that it's the end, you should at least try a little harder.
People can't change that easily, you know.
Well, whether it has meaning or not, it all depends on us now.
Time's almost up.
I'm pretty scared.
I am scared, too.
But it's okay, right? It makes sense to feel scared, right?
That's the future.
Oh, we have to really say goodbye to Nekomaru Nidai for good. Oh, no.
Hey, I'll never forget you guys. Or the others.
Uh-oh, everything's all glitching out.
You guys better remember me, too. My name is Kazuichi Soda.
With your colorful personalities, there's no way I'd forget you guys that easily.
Even if I forget, I will use all my might and remember.
If you start talking weird later, Hajime, I'll beat you up till you turn back to normal.
That's a relief. But make sure you hold back as much as you can.
So this is the end. But it's just the beginning. Isn't that right? It doesn't change how scared I am. I can't help feeling scared. So scared, but...
Thank you. Thank you, Chiaki. Phew. I finally said it.
Me too. Thank you. I'll never forget about you guys. I'll never, ever forget. I'll be cheering for you guys from now on. From somewhere. 'Cause we're all friends after all.
Game over. Chapter 6. Chapter 6. This is the end. Goodbye, Academy of Despair. End. So that's it. We've completed the final chapter. And we've obtained a cell phone. And we can save. And so, the incident is coming to an end. The incident riddled with absurdity, with nonsense, with sheer irrationality, is about to lower its curtain. An incident smaller than Hope Speak Academy's biggest, most tragic event. Smaller than the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. An incident so small it doesn't even have a name. The world will never know what happened here. Not now, not in the distant future. As long as they remain here.
Apparently they've finished the preparations. We can leave any time.
Then, I guess we should get going.
Hey, Makoto, is this really okay? You're the one who said, leave the questions to me. So I let you take the lead. Are they really going to be okay? Didn't they just turn back into ultimate despair?
I don't think that's the case. I mean, if they did turn back, they wouldn't have said that they'd stay on this island.
Perhaps they're thinking about helping their sleeping friends?
I can't really say for sure, but that's what I believe.
Whether they know it or not, the fact that they're already clinging to that feeling shows they're no longer who they were in the past.
It seems that there are too many soft-hearted people here.
But in reality, the possibility of those who are asleep waking up is close to zero.
No, the possibility isn't a problem. Even if there's the smallest possibility, they're still trying to create that future for themselves. In their eyes, that is the future.
The smallest possibility. You might as well call it a miracle.
Strangely enough, I have a feeling that they'll be able to reach it. They've accepted their hopes and their despair, and they're trying to create their own future. Maybe, for people like that, miracles are inevitable. Don't you think?
As cheesy as ever. Seriously, you haven't grown up at all.
Haven't grown up?
That's the main reason we decided to come with you.
Well, who cares? I guess I'll respect your decision. This time. However, what comes next is going to be difficult for us.
Leaving them on this island. If the higher-ups at HQ find out about this, it will definitely cause a scene.
We need to work on concealing it.
That's not a problem.
And what do you intend to explain to HQ?
About that. I was gonna think about it while I was on the ship.
So you have no idea yet?
Good luck. I'm not going to help you that much.
Huh? Why?
You should at least be glad that we decided to respect your decision.
Fine.
Then let's go back as well. We're not even close to finished yet. There's still a lot we must do. Besides the Future Foundation, the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history is not finished. We must end this once and for all, for the sake of the future.
It seems I must fight alongside you all for a little while longer.
Plus, there's someone waiting for you to return.
Don't make me remember something so horrifying.
I think she's talking about Toko. Oh my goodness. Toko is waiting for her beloved Byakuya.
Then let's go. We must create our own futures, too.
And so, the ordeal has ended. And from here, our daily lives have started. Lives that are much more absurd, nonsensical, and irrational than before. Things are probably going to be a lot more difficult now. There's no such thing as an answered mystery. It's doubtful whether or not things will even end well. The future isn't a path. It's like an endless sea. You can try to go anywhere, but it doesn't mean you'll get there. Even so, I will keep on living. I will keep on living as Hajime Hinata.
There's Hajime.
My future lies here.
Epilogue. The day before the future. So it's the end. The end of the story of Danganronpa 2. But we're gonna skip the credits. And we've obtained a present Easter egg. And another present, Usami strap. And we've obtained another present, Danganronpa if. Save our progress.
Danganronpa.
And that's it. And we've got a little story. Okay, before I officially end this video, there's one more thing I wanted to show you. How should I handle this? You know all those hidden monokumas that we found? Well, there's something that I have to show you. I think would be awesome to show. I'm first gonna skip all this dialogue here, because there's actually one more thing I wanted to show you guys before we wrap up this video. And we're just gonna skip all that, because I just want to skip all this and get to what I was trying to get to. There's a reason why I'm kind of going back into a previous chapter here. Shush. Shush. Okay, right now before we do that, I gotta get through some certain things first. I'm not gonna save, but I do want to show you guys what I need to show you. But I think we're gonna get into some cutscenes. So as you can see, we have completed all of the hidden monokumas. So basically we found all the hidden monokumas that are... Well, actually, hang on. First, let me skip all this. So we can get to what I'm trying to talk about here. If we can, it is... No. No. Forget the monokuma feeder. No one cares. Well, no one cares anymore about it. Okay. So as you can see, see this little thing here? We've collected all the hidden Monokumas. Now watch what happens when I click this. Looks like I finally collected all of them.
Monokuma appears!
Congratulations!
Well,
you're such a good boy for collecting all of them.
Huh?
So if
Are
you're seeing
you
this,
serious?
this must be your second time fruit. Or your third time. More? That's amazing.
Special bleeding service!
Now you get surprise service time.
Oh my god.
Nice!
Oh my goodness. Oh jeez.
So,
Good feeling.
who knows?
Satisfied?
Well,
Bye-bye.
I collected all of them. And that's it? Yep, that's basically what happens. Oh my goodness, that is basically what happens at this point. And this will just lead us back to the epilogue if we continue from there. So that's it. We've completed the main story of Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair, which means we are done with that. But we still have a lot of more things we still gotta do. We still gotta do the Magical Girl Usami Monami game, Island Mode, and Danganronpa If. Let me see. So we still got a bit of things we still gotta do in this game. So we're technically not done with this Let's Play yet. We still have the post-game content that we still gotta tackle, which are the Magical Girl Monami game, the Island Mode, and Danganronpa If. So we're going to be doing all the post-game stuff like we did in the first game. But we're just going to go back to the menu after I save again. So let me just do something real quick so we can save. Let's just first get some presents first to wrap this up. Because I'm only going to get a couple presents here. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so that's it. That's all we're gonna get. Only just a couple. We'll get more at another time. So that is it for the whole story of Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair. Like I said, we still have the post-game stuff, which I will cover in a future video. But that's gonna be it. So we are officially done with the main story of Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair. What a journey it has been. But we still have post-game content we must do. I know I keep saying that over and over again. So, yeah, it's going to be very exciting. So, we have Danganronpa If, the Monami minigame, and of course, Island Mode, which says this is an alternative storyline where Monokuma lost against Usami, which is where we're also going to be completing the rest of the free time events and stuff like that. But anyway, guys, I do want to apologize again for restarting the stream because the power went out and that sucked. Even though it only went out for a couple seconds, but it did screw up my stream and it didn't even make it to the 1 hour mark. Hopefully next time when I stream Danganronpa 2 or any other game, hopefully there is no power surge outage again. Hopefully. Not this time. Okay, well, anyway, that is going to be it. I'm going to return to the title screen real quick. So, yeah. So anyway, that's going to be it for part 18 of my Let's Play of Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair. I really hope you guys have enjoyed this video as much as I have. Again, I do apologize for the little technical difficulties with the power outage thing that interrupted the stream. Hopefully, the next time I stream this game, or any other game in general, hopefully it doesn't happen again. Like I said, guys, we still have the post-game content coming up. So in the next part, we are going to be doing the Danganronpa If novel, and we're going to do Usami's Magical Girl mini-game. So we're going to be doing both of those in the next part. And depending on how long it takes me to get those those done, we will be covering island mode, hopefully, in the next part as well. We might do all 3 of the main stuff. So, like I said, in the next part, we're going to be doing the Danganronpa If storybook, which is kind of an alternative to Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. Then we're gonna do Usami's Magical Girl minigame, and we might do a little bit of island mode. So you guys do not want to miss what's going to happen on the next part of my Let's Play of Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair. And that's all for me. So until next time, this is Xenonite XD6. Hope you guys have a great night. I will see you guys in part 19 of my Let's Play of Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair, where we will do the post-game stuff. And I will see you guys in the next